I got paper, pencil.
Oh. What? I will throw.
Do it.
Just the clips or something. Okay.
Finish the pattern for me. It's easy mode.
Yeah, so much fun. Well, you know how to.
But as easy as it is, I'm seeing surprising number of people without pencil and paper out yet. We've actually got a lot to talk about today. We're trying to make it nice and compact for everybody.
Okay.
There's a lot of vocabulary today. We're still on a new unit, so we're going to need a lot of vocabulary. And you guys take notes today.
Is that one?
Or more accurately, you need you guys to take notes today. Dustin.
I was there.
Yeah. Paper, pencil.
I know where you like.
I got it.
So because it's so easy, I'll give you guys another minute. Write out the next 3 of each of these terms. I'm going to stop giving you guys easy warm-ups. You got it? All right, I'll call on you first, all right?
It was a strong suggestion. Oh, use a vocabulary.
Want to write it down?
This is hard.
Man, I got to do this first. I want to help
Gotta
with this
do
part.
what? Oh, I do want you taking these notes down. I'm glad you're doing that.
No, I'm saying I don't know nothing about that. I wasn't here.
Well, do you think you finish those patterns?
I'm doing this first. I'm working on that. So we get my vocabulary.
All right, I don't think you looked at the word yet.
Yeah, you go to the mouse.
All right. So, who wants to, what are the first ones going to be? Shoot.
14.
14.
14. I said 14.
Okay.
17.
17.
20.
And 20. All right.
There you go. Next one.
Okay, what about the next one?
The first one would be 8.
Negative 3.
Then negative 8.
I mean,
Negative 13. Yeah, negative 5.
It's gonna run out.
One table.
You both did a great job. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
So, wait, what's going on here? What am I doing? All right. So, today, you guys are really good at this. You guys have seen patterns before. You guys have seen how these kind of patterns work. Okay, so I don't want to waste your time, make you guys think, go through stuff you already know how to do. What I want to do instead is I want to be able to talk about these things like mathematicians. What we're going to learn today is we're going to learn how to talk about this like we're really in a more advanced way than you probably talked about it before. Okay? So there's a little bit of vocabulary to do today, and there's a lot of new ideas that I want you to pay attention to. I really need you guys to take notes today, all right? Because we're going to be learning some new symbols you probably haven't seen before, all right? So, how could I tell what was going on here with this first pattern right here?
You start with the first one. And see how much you did.
So what happened? What's going on here with this first pattern?
It's increasing 3.
It's increasing by 3 each time, right? So
Yeah.
right here 3, right here 3, right here 3. Keep going, right? Keep right here.
Yeah.
All right. So if I wanted to know, let's see which terms we have. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say I wanted to know what the 9th term was. What would I do?
Power.
Power?
No, you just take your 20 and keep adding 3 until you get to 90.
I keep adding 3, right?
Yeah.
There's definitely something going on here. So who knows what we might call this list of numbers?
Sequence.
A sequence. That's right. So you guys have seen this before, right? This is a sequence. All right. So in that case, what we've got going on right here, what might we call? Let's say I want to talk about the sequence. I want to describe this sequence to you. I want to be able to, without having to actually write out 50 numbers. I'm going to talk about what's going on in the sequence. If I want to do that, I've got to think of some names. I've got to start naming the numbers I'm looking at. All right? So let's take a look at, maybe this 3. What might I call, this 3 is a really important number. What might I name that 3?
Jolly Rancher.
Why are we going to name it Jolly Rancher? Justify that.
Because it's good.
It's good.
Code Jolly Rancher.
But see, 5 are also good. Maybe I could but then I'd be confused, so I might think it's 5.
Well, no.
Maybe Jolly Rancher's a bad idea. What's a better name? What's something we can call it?
Laffy Taffy.
All right, so I like this. All right. So you know what? Constant's all right. So it's a constant, though. I mean, something's staying constant, right? I've got this constants going on. What I might call this, I'm going to call that a common difference. All right? That's going to be a common difference because it's a, like we've heard before, like somebody pointed out, it's constant. We're adding this common difference to each successive term in the sequence, right? Guys, we've had this conversation last time. Guys, I need your conversations to end like that, okay? All right. So we can even give this a letter. We'll common difference. We'll just call it D. All right. Okay. That common difference is going to be D. All right. So then, what about here? What's the common difference for the second?
Negative 5.
Negative 5. Why is it negative?
No, not negative 5.
It's just
Negative 5.
subtracting 5.
That's my bad. I'm taking up negative 3 and stuff, you know.
Is you bad with it?
Alright.
Wait. Okay. So
It's just 5.
it's just 5.
Yeah.
So how come when I've got a common difference of 3, I'm going up by 3, but when I've got a common difference of 5, I'm not going up by 5?
Because it's going back,
It's going backwards? That's not a bad way to think about it.
you know.
But it would be wrong for me to say this was plus 5 each time, right?
Negative 5.
It's,
It's more in integers.
that's right. Yeah, the common difference is, in this case, it came from the integers, right? We've got negative 5. We're going down by 5 each time. We're still reading this left to right. We're not going to turn it around and go backwards, right? We're going down by 5 each time. So the common difference in this case is negative 5.
Oh, my bad.
I said that at first.
You did, but I asked you why. So I said, I'm looking for why. Conversations.
Taylor threw me off. I know you was. You said the same.
All right. So then, let's say I want to talk about one of these. I want to talk about one of these sequences here, and I want to know that first sequence. I want to know what the 10th term is.
Okay.
How am I going to find the 10th term? What do I need to know the 10th term?
The fourth term and fifth and sixth.
Yeah, you need to know all those.
I need all of them. So at what point do I need to stop needing to know them? I mean,
5, the 5th one.
the 5th one. So if I have the 5th term, I can find the 10th term.
Yeah. But double it.
Double it?
Something like that.
Hey, you're throwing
It's
us
not a
off.
terrible idea, but I'm not sure that's what's happening here.
I mean, is it like an equation we use to get that?
Well, that's just it. That's what I'm asking you. Is if I want to know what the 10th term is, which isn't that far away. We've got like we've got 7 of them up there.
How about
If
this?
I want to know the 10th term, what do I need to know first?
The common difference
Okay, and you know the common difference clearly.
is negative 5.
But is that all I need to know? I mean, I know the common difference right now.
Slow down,
How
Tony.
about this? Let's just keep going until we stop it.
Well, so let's that's what we're trying to do right now. Is we're trying to develop the language to be able to figure out what we're talking about. Okay, to be able to really clearly say these things. All right. So you know, I'm going to introduce a couple of ideas. I'm going to introduce a couple of terms to you. Smartphones need to go away. Gone.
It's not a.
All right. This has been a real problem lately.
Is it a form of a sequence that you talking
Okay.
about?
So we're looking at a sequence, right? And we're looking at another way to write this sequence. All right, that's what's going on here. All right, so let's come up with a name. Let's come up with a name for the first term. All right, so I want to be able to talk about what we're going on here. Okay, so smartphones and jackets are still smartphones out.
Tricky sequence.
Oh.